What up, YouTube? Well, today we're gonna go and install my old catch can. Sorry, I haven't been updating recently. Just been, not having the energy to do these videos and running out of modifications. And after I put that big turbo S4 in, I was like, okay, done spending money and I'm done just messing with the car, because I've been messing with the car for the past 2 years, every other like week, day, so I just kind of took me a break. Don't want to touch my car now. It's solid. The only other thing that we really need to install is need to get a custom catback exhaust. I want the single exit exhaust with the HKS muffler. I feel like that's gonna be dope. It's gonna sound good, and I personally like single tips that, to the side. That looks real cool to me. Dual tips look awesome too, definitely if you extend them out a bit, but I kind of want to go single exit route. Other than that, I'm just waiting for my front mount piping, because I have a top mount right now, which is cool right now in the winter time, but in Texas heat, in the summertime, it's gonna just heat soak. It's just gonna be slow. So I'm just waiting for those. So yeah. Okay, so right here we got this hose. Is just a hose itself. This is gonna go on the PCV valve, and then we got this hose right here, and it has a little one-way valve or adapter. I don't know what you really call that, but basically it just prevents the oil going back into the motor. So yeah, let's put all these on. This one's pretty easy to install. I would say the PCV valve is the hardest. It gives you some of these, and yeah, these are better than these like factory clamps. But last time I used this because I don't think I got like a flathead to go even close to tightening it up, so I had to just use this to put it back on. But we'll kind of figure out how to do that this time around. Okay, so I'm right underneath my car, and here is the Damon Motorsports catch can. I got it vent to atmosphere. Okay, so right when you get under the motor, here's gonna be your oil filter, which this one came off the Speed 6 because I was gonna actually, sell this car. So I hate the canister filters, and I like the spin-on filters better, and that's why I put it on the 6, but because that one blew up, I still have the Speed 6 filter here. It's still not bad, but I'd rather have just a spin-on filter. It's a lot easier for an oil change to do. But basically, you'll look from up here where the dipstick is, and let me turn on my flash. Okay, and I took it off. This one was real easy. I honestly think I've taken this off before, or I'm not sure, but usually it's seized up right here. It gets like almost stuck onto the lip of that. But mine was easy. I just got my pliers, came up here, squeezed, pulled out. The other one was already loose, thank God. That was the hardest part. That was the hardest part of the whole install. Once you take off that clip, you'll just grab the hose and just start pushing down. Sometimes they're like really stuck to this, that you might have to get like a flathead around the edges and pull. And while you're doing that, if the hose is not wanting to come off of you just kind of pulling down, you're gonna need a twist, and then have that flathead pull and twist and pull, and eventually it'll just pop right off. Okay, so for the hose, you're gonna have to route it to get it from here all the way through all this stuff to the manifold. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have this kind of go over the oil cooler, kind of like it's gonna be like oil over the oil cooler, but you don't want it hitting like the fan or anything. There you go, I think I got it. Yeah. But you just, yeah, I'm getting it in there. See, I got it like right above the oil cooler, and so this is gonna connect. I forget. I'll have to see in a second. I forgot. This I think goes to the top one or the bottom. I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. But I think it goes to the top. It just routes like that. So real easy. And simple in theory. It's just actually getting connected. So now I'm gonna get this hose connected to the PCV valve and go from there. Okay, so I got that hose finally connected in. It took me about 10 minutes, maybe 15. It wasn't too bad, but that one's the hardest part. Now we'll get this one. This valve goes in first, and you're gonna route it the same exact way. Same thing. It's gonna be, which one did I route? No, not that one. Okay, this one right here. So this one's gonna go over the oil filter, and then the oil cooler as well. And then this is a lot easier to connect. It just connects right here. You just kind of put it in. There you go. That's it. And you're gonna have that small little clip right there, which I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna just kind of use these from the extra ones. I like using this one for this one. Yeah, that one's real easy to do. So I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then yeah, just connect it to the catch can, and we're all good. Okay, so we got that clip on there, and now this one that goes to the manifold is this hose right here, which goes to the top. Just gotta let it on there. And then this one goes to the bottom right over here. So as you can see, I got the two hoses on there. This one was too short because I had to cut it off because these hoses are for the speed. It's for this car, but I used them on the Speed 6, which they were a little too long, so I had to cut them off to fit on the Speed 6. But obviously, when I tried to put this back on using the Speed 3 bracket and everything, the hose was too short. So basically, I kind of bent the bracket to have the old catch can kind of tilt a certain way, so it's not like straight up and down. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. The hardest part, like I said, is taking the hose off the PCV, and just because the clips, just suck and there's no room. Taking that one off, and if your hoses are seized onto the manifold or anything, that's going to be a hard time. This took me about, I'll say, 30 minutes or so, but it was a lot easier than the first time I did it on the Speed 6, which is a lot older car. That one's a 06, this one's a 2010, so just kind of keep that in mind when you're doing this. Okay, so I was just editing the video, and oh man, I feel like a dummy. The phone is vertical, not horizontal, and I didn't catch that, so sorry about the the shitty filming. Is pretty bad, but other than that, that's how you install that catch can. Until next time, we'll do some polls, send Justin our revisions, and go from there. So see you guys till next time. Peace.